Thank you very much. On the show tonight, Hollywood superstar Kevin Costner, that most popular actor Martin Clunes, and music from the marvelous Texas. But first up, a comedian and actor described by a top American writer as a dynamo of fantastic comic versatility. You know him better as Lee Evans. In 2 weeks' time, he'll be on our screens in his first major BBC comedy series, So What Now? And here's a foretaste of what's to come.
What are you doing? I was just taking the fish for a walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Evans. Excellent.
How are you?
Excellent.
How are you? How are you? I'm very nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Well, you sit back there in that padded room. I'm sitting there like that. You know, Kevin Costner's there and all that. Do you know what I mean? My pants are full. I have to be honest with you. I am. And he's chatting away, like, you know, and he's really not. And I'm going, yeah. And I'm thinking, it's Kevin Costner. It's only Kevin Costner. I've got makeup on his shoulder. Have you heard?
What?
Michael Jackson's getting back together.
Michael Jackson.
But,
can I just say something to you?
Yeah.
Will you let me know by nod or indication when I can start the interview?
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes. You know the U-bend in your toilet? I can't get my head around that, can you? But, what? Yeah, sorry. Well, no, I'm just scared, that's all. And it keeps cutting the camera to camera. I keep going like that.
Were you scared when you were doing your sitcom?
I was. It's actually the sitcom is Luke. I should do that button like that. That's not right, is it? It's not right.
No,
but the character is actually loosely based on me because
what way?
It's just things happen to me because I get involved in stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's like yesterday we were going out, me and my wife. And we were going out the door and we're late and there's a cab waiting and all this, you know, and and I thought, hold on a minute, I should leave a lamp on, you know, because the burglars and all that. So I went, no, I've got to leave a lamp on, like that. And she went, oh, I've got to leave a lamp on. So I went out, you know, left the lamp on. Then I got to the front door and I went, yeah, but all burglars know if you leave a lamp on. They know, do you know what I mean? So, no, I should turn it off. And she went, oh, God, well, turn it off then. I went, yeah, but now it looks like no one's in. So what I did is I switched it on, put it in the cupboard and shut the cupboard. I knew it was on. But it was away. I mean, you know, it happens all the time. We went to a restaurant. I'm serious. We went to this restaurant and my wife gets wound up with it. Do you know what I mean? And this is why it wasn't hard to write for the sitcom thing. It's sort of loosely sort of based on things that I do. Because we went into this restaurant and I don't get many nights off. They don't let me out much. No, sorry. I was in the restaurant and I sort of walked in and I'm with the waiter and there's like a sign saying queue here and I saw the waiter and the waiter's really busy and all that, you know, and I went, well, I don't want to bother him because he looks really busy and he's sweating and all that, so I went, we get our own table, like that. So we sat and then the waiter got the ache because he went, what are you doing there? I said, well, I didn't want to bother you. You were very busy. I thought I'd get my own table. Do you know what I mean? So well, no, get back up by the queue and all that. And I was waiting there like this. So I thought, well, I'll have a look at the menu. You know, because we're wasting time here. We might as well have a look at the menu. So I went, excuse me, like this to this bloke who sat at a table like that. Oh, no, you haven't finished. like that. I went, oh, you haven't finished, like that. And he went, no. I said, no, it's fine. And I was like this. And then the waiter sort of bumps into us like that. And I said, I'm sorry. He said, what are you doing? And I said, well, I didn't want to bother you with the menu because I know you're busy. And I went back up by the queue thing, so I'm really, you know. And then what happened was they were bringing the dishes out, and I had the same as the other bloke. So I went, oh, you can have mine. It's fine. And he went, no. And we're struggling with the dish. And well, it doesn't matter.
But I mean, what...
No, because
But what is the... I mean, what is the... You've always been like this. What is the reason for it? Is it fear?
It's fear.
Is it madness?
It's both.
It's both.
Now you mention it.
But I mean, were you always like this? As a child, were you know, did you react like this? Did you show off like this? Did you sort of...
No, it's just the fear of, like, being... I think it might be rejection.
Oh. Who rejected you?
I was...
Who rejected you?
No, it's just, you know, it's just what I'm all about. That's how I am. I interview shows and I fall to pieces. I was out in Germany promoting a film a little while ago. I'm serious. And it was a big art show, you know, it was a big show. And I was sat there and there's a guy with like these rimmed glasses, this German guy. It's like a big, like the South Bank show or something like that. And I'm sat there going, oh God, what's going to happen now? And these big lights came round like this, went dun, 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 and then joined us. And I went, like this. And he went, Lee, you are a comedian, right? And I went, well, yeah. Like that. And he went, do something funny now. Like this. And I went, eh? And he went, do it now, funny now. And I went, oh, and I thought really quickly, and you know these mics that we wear here? I went, well, it's very important in comedy if you... all the time. And he went, don't do this with your mouth. And I said, no, that's the joke, you see. And then the sound guy, he went mental. He picked up his earphones, he threw them on the floor. And because I upset the sound man, I'm serious, because I upset the sound man, I went, oh, no, like this, got out of my chair. And sometimes you're mic'd, yes, aren't you? And you're mic'd to the chair. Yeah. And I went, and the chair came with me. Like this.
You're a walking disaster, Eric. You've done a movie as well in which you play a serious role. I mean, is there going to be a problem for us to take you seriously? Or was it difficult being serious, making serious in the movie?
Well, no, I just kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'm not an actor. You know, I'm not. I'm a comedian come idiot, really. And I mean, what I do is I kind of, I use kind of memories from where I'm from and stuff like that.
Which was the council estate in Bristol?
Yeah, Avonmouth, Bristol, by the docks.
Is that, what kind of estate is it? I mean, how would you sum it up?
Well, just before you go in, it don't say, welcome to Avonmouth, it says, what are you looking at? I mean, you know what I mean?
It's rubbish.
Yeah. They don't use guns. They insert bullets manually. That's how. I mean, it's real. We used to live on the junction of the M5 and the M4, right by the docks there, and we used to. It was like 3 sets of flats, high-rise flats, and they were like this, overlooking the motorway. And every winter we'd always wait for one of the lorries to go, you know, to skid off to see what we would get. You know, and word would go out. You know, it'd be like fags. Like that, and because a fag lorry had gone over, and you'd see about 40 people all run across this field going, fags, like this. I saw a load of people running back one day with huge industrial-sized tins of pineapple chunks. I've got pineapple chunks, what are you going to do with that? He went, I don't know yet. Do you know what I mean? But if somebody was cleaning out their house, if they were moving, you know, they'd fill a skip, and it'd be bloody empty in the morning. It'd just be gone. You go around somebody's house, and there'd be like a picture from the skip, and you go, that was in the skip. And you go, yes, I know, yes. You know.
All right, and finally, what about the new series, the new sitcom? First time in the sitcom territory.
Yes.
I mean, it looked like that sort of clip we saw. It's sort of Michael Crawford territory. Is it that sort of theme?
Yeah, well, I wanted to find a way of putting physical comedy into something because, I mean, that's what I do, you know, and it's very difficult sometimes. Physical comedy can be in something without actually being part of the plot. And that's why I kind of got the